r/AskReddit by Redmond ETS. What is the funniest thing a doctor ever said to you? Alright, this is the part where I'm just going to Google it, and we both pretend I'm not. I had a conversation with a new shrink when I was 12. Do kids ever bully you? He asked. Sometimes, I responded. About your nose? He said. No, I replied. That was when I found out I have a big nose. And the world has not let me forget about it since. Post-exploratory biopsy following a weird MRI. Well, you're a mutant, but your superpower is dumb. I grew an accessory spleen. My wife and I had our child late in life, and knew we were going to be one and done, so a vasectomy was gonna happen. Where I live, you need a doctor's referral to get one. Coincidentally, my appointment to get said referral was the same week that I started my paternal leave. At my appointment, Doc walks into the room and says, "You've been on pat leave for 2 days, and you already want a vasectomy." I'm a 43-year-old male. Doctor walked in real fast, head down, went straight to the sink to wash his hands. Said I have great news while washing his hands. "You're pregnant." Turned around, looked at me and said out loud, "F me, wrong person." Had a nasty throat and tonsil infection and went to the doctor, who looked in my throat and went, "You, that looks gross." I said, "Is that your professional opinion?" And he says, "Yep, that's the grossest thing I've seen in weeks." You. He was a super nice doctor and I knew he was just joking. He then gave me some nice meds and sent me on my way. And it really did look very gross. I smashed my left pinky toe into a door frame. Hurt like a mother. Went and got it x-rayed and yep, fractured. A month later I'm at a routine podiatrist visit and my toe is swollen, purple and the toenail is black. I'm explaining to the doc that I fractured it. He looks closely at my mangled little piggy and says seriously, "Yeah, you're going to lose that toe." What? In about 3 seconds I went through shock of losing a toe, acceptance of losing a toe and determination to continue living without a toe, when the doctor says, "Sorry, I mean toenail. You're going to lose that toenail." I was in the middle of getting a gyno exam. The doc asked what type of birth control I used. I said I'm lesbian. Doc says, "That has proven to be effective." My husband had an enormous inguinal hernia, a hernia that goes into the testicle. When his doctor saw it, he actually dropped his professionalism and blurred out, "Oh my god, what is that?" Which is funny now but at the time was a little bit disconcerting. Was looking to get a breast reduction and the plastic surgeon lifted up my breast and dropped it, looked at me and said, "Yeah, they're heavy." I had the opposite. Went in for enhancements, and he told me, "You know, a lot of women say they're an A cup, but you really are. You have absolutely no breast tissue." Thanks doc. It was funny though, he wasn't being mean. My GP and I got to talking about kids in general once and he told me about his friend's son, about 6 years old, who didn't call his older brother by name. He only referred to him as, "This f***ing guy." I about hit the floor. I'd never had a doctor drop an F-bomb around me before. Doctor pulled up my lab tests on the monitor. This was back when they were still formatted for DOS patient data systems and just basically white text on a black screen. He was paging down and a section came up on the screen which was bright red text and had a box made of asterisks around it. He said, "Wow. Me, is that bad? I've never seen a result like this before. I didn't even think this system could use color. Or make boxes. Oh okay. So, it's nothing bad then?" "Oh no, it's bad. I mean not horrible, but something we definitely need to address. It's just, pow. Red stars in your face." Never seen that before. He was actually a remarkably competent doctor, but very new and excitable. A few months before my mother passed from cancer, I took her to an appointment with her doctor. He started out by asking the usual questions doctors often ask elderly patients to check for dementia. "What day is today?" "Wednesday." "What year is this?" 2017. "Who is the president?" "Oh. Some asshole. Close enough. I was in for my STD results. Doctor, male 50, bursts through the door and looks me up and down. Well. Looks like you've had your weekend of debauchery and now the cows have come home to roost. Then he opens up the file and stares at it and then looks me dead in the eye. Deadpan. You're clear. So it was only half a regret for you now. The doctor was preparing me for a prostate examination and said, "This procedure can sometimes cause an erection." Oh, I think that's unlikely. It's never happened to me before. Not you, me. He was a joker alright. This is my misunderstanding of what the doctor was trying to have me do. He said hold your breasts, so I did. He said no, hold your breasts. I was young and not sure what type of exam this was, so I was moving them in different ways to try to, I guess, position them the way he wanted, and he then said, hold your breath. I passed away that day. Taking son into respiratory clinic to get tested for asthma and he was worried about shots. I said to the doctor, no shots today, right? Without missing a beat he goes, not for him, but I could probably rustle up a couple of glasses and some tequila. We had never been to this doctor before, but he was awesome. I asked my doctor if he had a Viagra sample. He said if he gave me one, I'd just be back in there with a strained elbow. It was an anesthesiologist. He said, here come the pina coladas, as he administered the gas. Mine said, now, this is going to hit you like 10 gin and tonics. She wasn't kidding. My doctor years ago was doing the old-fashioned digit rectal exam. In agony I said, damn, I can't believe some people enjoy this. He said, it ain't no picnic for me either, bub. I went to go see a doctor about ongoing bronchitis and was negotiating about going on antibiotics, which I was not in favor of. Me, can't you just give me a shot of antibiotics or something? They do that to my cat at the vet sometimes. The doctor, deadpan. You're not a cat. At the military dentist to get a checkup before going on a remote tour. They give me a full mouth x-ray, and when I asked about it, they stated that it was for my autopsy. Sadly, that's very much true. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.